Welcome to a new deep dive. Today, we're taking a really vibrant journey into the world of emotions.
Yeah, and we're using a delightful story as our guide.
Exactly. It's about a chameleon who faced, well, a very colorful challenge. We're going to unpack Charlie's quest for emotional colors.
And use it as a springboard for understanding what emotional intelligence really means for you.
So, our mission.
Well, our mission for this deep dive is really to explore how this seemingly simple kid's tale offers some pretty profound insights.
Insights into ourselves, our feelings.
Right. We'll see how a little chameleon's adventure can, illuminate some big ideas about understanding and managing your own emotions, recognizing others, and authentic self-expression.
Okay, let's dive in then. We meet Charlie the chameleon. Usually he's a master of blending in, right?
Yeah, total pro. Bananas, brick walls.
Even his grandma's floral couch.
Yeah.
But then, one day at school, Lizardleaf Elementary, things go a bit wrong.
He gets stuck.
Completely stuck. He can't change colors at all. He's locked in this polka-dot purple.
The story calls him a disco eggplant.
Huh? Yeah. His friends have some, funny ideas about why.
Tilly the tree frog, Benny the bug. They try to guess.
But it's not until he sees Dr. Hugh, the colorologist, that he gets a real diagnosis.
And this is where it gets interesting from a psychological perspective. Dr. Hugh calls it a color block.
A color block. What does that mean in this story?
Well, Dr. Hugh says it happens when your feelings and your facts get all mixed up, tangled together.
Feelings and facts mixed up.
Yeah, and this isn't just a cute story element. It really points to something we all experience, doesn't it? It's almost like psychologists might call it cognitive fusion.
Cognitive fusion.
Where our thoughts, our interpretations, the facts, as we see them, get so glued to our emotions that we lose perspective. We feel stuck, just like Charlie.
Right. Unable to respond flexibly because the feeling feels like the fact.
Exactly. So Charlie's challenge, being physically stuck in polka-dot purple, it really resonates with that internal confusion we can all feel sometimes.
That idea really hits home. The feelings and facts getting tangled. So many of us feel emotionally stuck sometimes. Why do you think that happens so often? Why do they get so intertwined?
Well, a lot of it comes down to interpretation, doesn't it? An emotion, maybe anxiety or fear, can feel so huge, so overwhelming.
That it just takes over your whole view of the situation.
Precisely. You might feel like you fail, and that feeling quickly becomes the fact that you are a failure, instead of just, an emotion passing through based on one event.
Charlie's story just makes that visual, being literally stuck.
Yeah, it simplifies that internal knot we tie ourselves in.
Okay, so Dr. Hugh gives him a solution. The color quest.
A quest to find 5 magic shades and learn what they mean.
Which is a great way to explore different emotional states, isn't it? Like a journey through feelings.
Absolutely. So first stop, the Red Rock Ridge.
And there he meets Clara the crab. She tells him red is the color of courage.
But Charlie immediately admits
He's scared of jelly beans, which is, pretty funny.
it is. But Clara's definition of courage here is really powerful, she says.
Being brave doesn't mean not being scared. It means doing things, even if you're scared.
And that's huge, right? It's not just a nice line. It taps into core ideas about emotional regulation and even vulnerability.
So courage isn't about being fearless.
Not at all. It's about acknowledging the fear, even a seemingly silly fear, like jelly beans, and choosing to act anyway.
That applies to so much, doesn't it? Like giving a presentation, learning something new.
Anything that pushes you outside your comfort zone, it's about leaning into that discomfort rather than running from it.
That distinction feels really important. Courage includes the fear. We often just tell ourselves or others, be brave, sort of dismissing the fear. Why is acknowledging it, even the jelly bean fear, so crucial?
Well, think about it. If you deny or try to squash the fear, what happens?
It often just gets bigger. Maybe comes out sideways.
Exactly. It can gain power. But acknowledging it, that's the first step towards what we might call cognitive reappraisal.
Meaning looking at it differently.
Right. If Charlie just pretended he wasn't scared, he wouldn't really be dealing with the feeling. By saying, yeah, I'm scared of jelly beans, he opens the door.
The door to seeing it's just a feeling, not an insurmountable wall.
Precisely. He can see it's a feeling, not necessarily a fact about the danger of jelly beans, and he can still choose to act. It's about building a healthier relationship with the fear.
Okay, so he's found some courage. Where does the quest take him next?
He leaves Red Rock Ridge and heads to the orange orchard.
The orange orchard. And there,
An orange butterfly flits by and declares, "Orange is creativity."
orange for creativity. I like that. And Charlie gets inspired
He does. He uses leaves and berries that are just lying around.
and makes a hat shaped like a pizza.
His fabulous pizza hat. And this bit beautifully shows the link between our emotional state and our innovative capacity.
So creativity isn't just for, like, painting or writing music.
Not at all. It's fundamental to how we solve problems, how we adapt. It's about finding new ways through challenges, expressing yourself uniquely.
Like Charlie using simple things to make something fun.
Exactly. It reminds you that your feelings, maybe even frustration or boredom, can actually spark original ideas. They can push you to see different solutions.
So creativity here is more about resourcefulness and problem solving in everyday life, fueled by our emotional landscape.
That's a great way to put it. When you let yourself really feel what's going on around a challenge, excitement, annoyance, whatever it is, those feelings can provide the energy or the different angle needed for a breakthrough.
Tapping into the emotional brain to help the logical one.
You got it.
Okay, onward with the quest. After orange comes,
Yellow. He reaches the yellow dune desert.
and meets a sunbathing snake.
Who tells him yellow means joy?
Joy. And Charlie finds it in an unexpected way, right?
He does. He sees his reflection still polka-dot purple and starts laughing.
And he has this insight.
That maybe the polka-dot purple wasn't so bad after all. It actually made people smile.
That's a lovely moment. It really makes you think about reframing things, doesn't it?
It really does. It gets into reframing adversity. How often do we obsess about our own perceived flaws, our color blocks?
When maybe shifting perspective could unlock joy.
Not just for ourselves, but maybe it connects us to others too. Charlie realizing his stuck color brought smiles. That's not just finding joy, it's actively choosing to see a perceived weakness as a unique positive.
Turning the disco eggplant into something good.
Yeah, transforming it.
But that can be hard, can't it? Society often tells us to hide imperfections. How does Charlie's simple act speak to overcoming that pressure?
I think its power is in its simplicity. He's not trying to argue with anyone, he just observes an unexpected positive result, smiles.
He shifts his internal focus.
Right. It suggests that while external pressures exist, our own internal story, how we choose to see ourselves and our flaws, can be much more powerful. It's about defining your own value, even if it's polka dot purple.
Makes sense. Okay, next color.
Green. He reaches the green garden.
And meets a wise old turtle. Turtles are always wise in stories.
Seems to be a rule. And the turtle explains that green means calm and balance.
Ah, calm and balance. Definitely something we could all use more of.
For sure. And Charlie takes it to heart. He does some lizard yoga.
Lizard yoga, I love it. And takes a nap on a mossy pillow.
That feeling of
It really highlights the need for intentional calm, doesn't it? In our hyper-connected world.
Absolutely. This part underscores the importance of self-care and regulating our emotions through practices that bring peace.
And finding your center, like Charlie doing his yoga.
Right. It's not about avoiding stress entirely, that's impossible, but about deliberately making space for calm within yourself.
Mindfulness, breathing, just stepping away.
Whatever works for you. It's about proactively managing your inner state.
So what's the key then to actually making that space, not just wishing for it when things get hectic?
I think it really comes down to intentionality. It has to be deliberate.
Like Charlie specifically choosing to do lizard yoga.
Exactly. It requires carving out time, even if it's just a few minutes. It's an active practice of finding that internal balance. It should be seen as essential for emotional health, not just a nice to have.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense. So we've had red, orange, yellow, green.
Yeah.
What's the final stop?
The final stop is Blueberry Bay.
Blueberry Bay. Sounds peaceful already.
It does. And there, a dolphin teaches Charlie that blue is all about understanding and listening.
Understanding and listening.
And Charlie listens, first to the waves.
And then?
Crucially, he listens to his own heart.
Ah, and that's when it happens.
That's the moment he finally changes colors.
Wow. So blue understanding, listening, especially inward listening, is the key that unlocks everything.
It really feels like the culmination, doesn't it? It pulls everything together. This is a core pillar of emotional intelligence. Self-awareness.
Knowing yourself.
Yes. Listening not just externally, but internally to your thoughts, feelings, sensations, intuition. That often overlooked internal dialogue is foundational.
It allows you to connect with who you really are.
Exactly, and then express that authentically. Charlie's transformation shows that self-understanding is what lets you move past the block and find that emotional fluidity.
So it wasn't just about collecting colors, but about integrating them through that act of internal listening.
Precisely. The journey through courage, creativity, joy, calm, sting, they all build towards this. The ability to truly listen to your whole self, your whole emotional range.
That moment of integration.
That's what allows the true external expression, just like Charlie finally changing colors.
And when he does change, he sparkles red, orange, yellow, green, and blue, like a ball.
Walking rainbow smoothie.
Huh. He goes back to school, everyone cheers. Benny the Bug calls him a mood ring with eyeballs.
Which is such a great image, right? Visibly expressing your internal state.
Yeah. And Charlie has his big realization. Turns out colors aren't just about blending in, they're about being who you are.
And from then on, he wears his feelings proudly, stripes, sparkles, glittery plaid.
He embraces his uniqueness.
So, pulling this all together, what does Charlie's quest mean for you, the listener?
What are the core takeaways?
Well, first, it shows how emotions, like colors, are different but connected parts of us. Red for bravery, orange for creativity, yellow joy, green calm, blue understanding. Naming them helps.
Understanding the palette.
Right. Second, emotional growth isn't about getting rid of feelings, even the stuck polka-dot purple ones. It's about understanding them.
Embracing the whole spectrum.
Third, self-expression is vital. Charlie learns being unique, showing his true colors, is something to celebrate. That's where real confidence comes from.
Not from just blending in.
And finally, that blue insight, listening, especially inward, that self-awareness is the key that integrates everything, leading to more clarity and ease in navigating your own emotions.
Charlie's journey is just such a wonderful reminder, isn't it? That our emotional world is as varied and, beautiful as a rainbow.
Mm-hmm.
And embracing all those feelings, even the ones that feel awkward or stuck, is really an act of self-discovery. It helps us move from feeling blocked to feeling truly expressive.
Absolutely. Which leaves us with a question for you to think about. What might happen if you, too, decided to actively wear your feelings proudly?
Not just understanding them privately.
But openly acknowledging them in how you interact, how you make decisions. How might that shift towards authenticity, change your relationships, your work, your own journey of self-expression?
Something to definitely ponder.
Yeah, something to mull over until our next deep dive.